Make sure I'm on. All right, I am live. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you guys. All right, what's the value of your time, though? Hey, one of the most powerful ways that I have learned over the course of my life, especially in the last 15 years, to control my outcomes, I control the value in my life. I control the value of my time. So if you're just jumping on right now, click the link, come join us, Ignite New Hope. We're throwing an event November 18th. It's going to be awesome. High production. I spend a lot of time and energy into this event, a lot of dollars to get ready for it. And if you're here right now, give me a quick acknowledgement. You see me, you hear me. You're like, I'm with you, man. Here we go. So what is the value of your time? What's the whole point of this conversation? I think so many times we as people, we want to make more money. We want to be seen more valuable in the world, in the marketplace. We want to generate more income. What's up, Kevin? Good to see you, buddy. We want to develop more and create more opportunity for ourselves. The problem is we don't value ourselves. Man, what if I told you have to get radical about time management? What if I told you that because we're so lazy and because we're wasting time on so many things, what if I told you that that was the reason you don't believe your time is more valuable because it's like a commodity? So you have time as a commodity. I take it, I waste it, I throw it around all day. I use it on nonsense things. So then when we have an opportunity to present ourselves in business and say, this is what I'm worth, you know, fundamentally, you're not worth that because you waste it. What if I told you that this is the formula that I like to use? So pay attention. This may help you. When I'm working, let's say I work 4 hours a day. In my working moments, I only have 4 hours. I create time scarcity. And what that means is in that 4 hours, I am the most effective. I am the best communicator. I am aggressive. I am getting things done because I only have 4 hours a day. I can do in 4 hours what other people will do in 8, 12, or 16. So it looks like I have superhuman speed. But here's what it actually is. I'm to the point. I don't waste time. One of my mentors, I thought this was strange. He's probably watching right now. But one of my mentors, I noticed that he didn't have any small talk. So when I got on the conversation with him or anybody, he would instantly go, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we doing it? What's up? What's the plan? What's happening? He wouldn't take time to say, how's your day? And what's going on with you? And at first it bothered me. At first I was taken back by the lack of like the politeness, because I grew up in a very conservative household where we were taught to be polite and say hello and do all this thing. And then I started doing some math. And the math was simple. If I took 10 minutes on every single meeting I've ever done, took 10 minutes and just kind of talked about nothing, talked about the weather and talked about the plans and talked about this and talked about that, how much more time would I invest or spend? And how much more input would it deliver? So I've learned over the last number of years to do this, to be very aggressive with time management. You can't call me. I don't answer the phone. It doesn't matter. Nobody can call me. I don't answer the phone. I don't live in a reactive state of mind. I've learned to balance that so specifically, meaning I'm never available. If I'm working, I'm working. If I get on a call with you, I will use this like learned, graceful ability where I'm like, I'm interested, but I'm only interested for 30 seconds. So I'll tell you, I have 30 seconds. I want to hear everything about your day, everything about your weekend, everything about whatever, but I have 30 seconds and then let's get to work. I think what's powerful in this world is if you start setting clear expectations and boundaries around the time that you invest. Time. So I get lazy like everybody else. Like 3 hours ago, I'm laying on the kitchen floor telling my wife, I don't want to go to the gym. I'm tired. I've been doing all this stuff. We're getting ready for this incredible next weekend, which is going to be powerful for you. And I'm like, I'm tired. I don't want to go to the gym. I just want to take a nap. And I don't take naps. And she's like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, I need you to kick me in the head and drag me up. She tried to pick me up, but she couldn't because she's small. Yeah, I know you're listening right now. I see you. You laughing. You small. Girl, you small. Congratulations. Oh, okay. You got guns and muscles, but you're still small. She's sitting right here. She's small. She couldn't pick me up. Couldn't get me going. I got myself up, had my energy drink, got in the gym. An hour later, I feel great. So what's the point? The point is time. Even when I don't feel like time management is the answer. Even when I don't feel like I should focus on my time management skills. I need to focus. Everything I do goes in my calendar. You know this old saying, like, if you want to get something done, give it to the busiest person in the room. Do you know what I think is the real answer there? The busiest person in the room is the most organized person in the room. It goes in the calendar. It doesn't matter if I have a 2 minutes or 5 minutes or 20 minutes. I can get things done faster than you because I'll get to the point faster. It's in my personality type. I've learned to lean into my aggressive personality type. See, a lot of people are afraid they're not going to be likable. They're afraid that somehow they're being rude. They're afraid of somehow they're being whatever. I'd rather you be rude and be effective. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but the people you're going to be rude to, the people who you're going to say, hey, I got to get to the point. It's to get to the point so you can take 8 hours of work and turn it into 2 hours of work. And when you develop that skill of taking 8 hours and turning it into 2 hours, now you have 6 more hours to actually go and have fun, to go spend time with your family, to go spend time on your passions. When you work, work. When you don't work, don't work. My goal isn't that you work 24/7. My goal is that you work better, that you work faster. Then you have the 6 hours to go for coffee and hang out and do all kinds of stuff. Like today's Wednesday, it's Wifey Wednesday, right? Wifey Wednesday, it's 4:30 my time. We're going to go grab tacos. We're going to hang out. We've been at the gym, been hanging out all morning. For me to have a full day with my wife with limited meetings and interruptions or 0 meetings and interruptions, for me to have that, I've got to be clear the other 2 days that I work, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Listen, if you're watching this and nobody's forcing you into better time management, it's because they're too nice. You don't need nice. You need a kick in the butt. Next weekend, Saturday, IgniteNewHope.com. The link is right there. Grab the link, IgniteNewHope.com. Come join me. It's a free event. Why? Here's what I've learned. Over the last 5 years-ish of doing education, I've learned that most people, 90% of people watching this on Facebook or Instagram or wherever you're watching this right now, 90% of people aren't ready to take a massive level of action. They're not. 90% of people just need one thing that's better than the thing they're doing. One improvement, one better formula, one way to save on taxes, one way to make better quality decisions, one way to make more income, one way to redirect your focus. If I can get you to win in one thing for free and you actually do the work, then you might join the 10% of people or 5% of people who say, hey, Ben, yeah, I got to go harder, faster, stronger. I need to push. I need to know what else is available. I need to push. So listen, this is for the 90%. This is a free, absolutely free. And I'm spending a fortune to put it together, and Facebook ads and, the event. And this is a high production. This is not from my bedroom, folks. This is a high production event happening next weekend. The main thing I want to focus on is this: how do you monetize the skills you already have? So you already know stuff. You have life experiences. You have skills that right now are valuable. They're more valuable in the online space, frankly, than they are in your workplace. You're getting paid less than you deserve because you haven't figured out how to package what you know and turn it into something that somebody else can consume. You have not figured out how to teach what you know and get paid for it. This event is designed, not that you would buy some course or like learn something or whatever. It's designed to say, this is what you're good at, and this is how you package it, and this is how you turn it into cash flow. That's it. It's taking what you know, the skills you have, the experiences you have. Now, you can show up in 2 ways. You can show up with, I'm excited because I've gone through stuff. By the way, if you've gone through pain, I know a lot of you have gone through pain. Why not turn the pain into purposeful work? The only good answer why you don't turn the pain into purposeful work is because you don't know how to. No one has broken down the formula and given you the blueprint for you had pain in your life. Somebody else is about to go through the same pain. This is how you take the pain that you had, turn it into a solution, and help somebody else avoid the pain. And you're going to do what I'm doing. You're going to help 90% of people for free. And then 10% of people are going to pay you because they have the resources, they have the capital, and there is no way they want to go through the pain. They want the help, the coaching, the guidance, the mentorship, the leadership, all that stuff. So that's the link, IgniteNewHope.com. Come join us. It's absolutely free. Bring a friend. Still free. All right? Bring 20 friends. Totally free. We're going to play music. We're going to have incredible speaking. We're going to have some very, very direct. It's going to be this. It's going to be this for 2 full days. This free event will be better than the ones you paid money for. Guaranteed. I've done this long enough to know what works and what's not working. You know how I appreciate? I don't follow a lot of social media people. But I do appreciate this new dude, Hormozi. Why? Because this dude goes, I'm just going to give all my best stuff away for free. Cool. I like that methodology. I like it a lot. So I'm going to give all my best stuff away for free. And I have other companies and other things that are growing that are like, it's amazing what happens when you bring people together, when you're willing to just give. So my ethos, give, gratitude, growth. Give, gratitude, growth. And I'm not perfect at it, but I'm practicing it right now. Give it away. Be grateful that you gave it away. And then watch the growth happen. For me, I believe my creator's doing some amazing things on this planet. You could believe in whatever other definition of that you may have. But I believe that if you give and you focus on the gratitude, the abundance and the growth happens. I've been incredibly blessed, especially in the last 6 months. Some incredible things financially, emotionally, spiritually, and absolutely relationally in the last 6 months have been cultivated in my world, and I'm so thankful for it. And this gives me a chance to partner with some people and bring you incredible value on this weekend. So let me wrap up with this. You are more valuable. Your time is more valuable. You have to start defending the quality of your time. You have to make a decision about what you're actually worth. And if you don't decide that you're worth $100 an hour, $1,000 an hour, $10,000 an hour, this sounds crazy to you probably. It sounds theoretical. It's not. I'm going to break down the formula for exactly how you get there on November 18th. But if you don't decide, the rest of the world will decide for you. Your job's going to decide. They're going to pay you $30 an hour for a life of experience. So I meet people who are teachers, educators, and they have a lifetime of experience. They have masters and PhDs. They have all this knowledge. They have this massive database of knowledge in their brain, and they keep growing. Their mindset and their knowledge grows faster than their paycheck. You're getting paid less than you deserve. I'm going to fight to help people understand. I care about a few things. Freedom. Every stinking freedom available to me is mine. Freedom of speech, freedom to work, freedom to believe in my faith, freedom to be married to this incredible woman. Every piece of freedom that I have, I'm going to own this freedom. And I care about helping, inspiring, and pushing other people. I do. So I'm excited for you. I want you to make a decision if you're on this call, which is make a decision what you expect you should be worth this same time next year. And I'm not talking about like just claim it and proclaim it and it's going to happen. No, it's not going to stinking happen. You're going to have to do the work. But it starts with you making a decision how hard you're going to work. If you want to be worth $100 an hour, which sounds crazy, I'm sure sometimes. If you want to be worth $100 an hour, you need to own your own business. This is an online event, Amanda, totally free. You need to own your own business. You need to not trade time for money. You need to build a system that allows people to consume your products and services, your knowledge. You need to learn how to productize the knowledge that you already have. Take what you have and turn it into something that's available for other people to learn from you. That's the process we're going to undertake together. I'm going to walk you through how I developed. First, it was a 5-figure, then a 6-figure, then a 7-figure coaching business by teaching what I was already good at. Now, your thing that you're good at is not what I'm good at. I'm good at real estate. I'm great at sales. I'm good at music. I'm good at being on stage. I'm good at all that stuff. You're probably good at something else. Maybe you paid and went to school and learned it. Maybe you learned it from, the hard knock streets of life. Maybe you inherited some skills, meaning like you were somehow endowed with a gifting, a skill, whatever, at birth. Maybe it was something that you grew up with. Or here's the other one that's huge. Maybe you went through trauma and you developed during that trauma to the point where you gained wisdom, and that wisdom, that intangible wisdom that we have a hard time quantifying, it is extremely valuable, especially right now. If you know how to deal with isolation, if you know how to deal with divorce, if you know how to deal with death, if you know how to deal with depression, if you know how to deal with addiction, if you know how to deal with raising tough, difficult children, if you know how to deal with life circumstance, It's valuable. It's valuable because there will never be an end to the disease, the death. There will never be an end to the difficult, sinful nature of man. Man will always need help. There's always going to be problems, and there's always a need for coaches. But right now, in the last 3 years, because of the thing that happened 3 years ago, right now, people are online more than ever before. You know this. Most of us don't even remember a world before Zoom. Right now, because we're online. Right now is the opportunity to go, I'm going to stake my claim. There is a teacher, educator in every single category you can think of. So we're going to break this down. I'm going to go into aggressive detail. We're going to have a lot of fun together. Get ready to be inspired if that's your thing. Get ready to be educated if that's your thing. And get ready to do work. This is not a talking head conference thing. This is a fun, very engaging, insightful opportunity. It's the only way I like to operate. If you know me at all, you know that I love to have fun. You know that I love to throw amazing events. You know that I love music. If you know me at all, you know this is going to be a blast. So, you know what? You are amazing. I appreciate all of you. Vince, that's a very generous comment. I love you, bro. Thank you so much for that comment there. Folks, we will see you. I am working in my God-given duty to go and help people. Amen and amen. And if you're a person who needs help, who needs some guidance, come get it for free. Come be with us. Click that link or whatever it is, ignitenewhope.com. Come see the new movement that we're putting in place. And let me just say this. I said it yesterday. If you have been a part of a community of mine in the past, if you have been a part of a product, service, or something of mine in the past, and you didn't freaking crush, if you failed, if you hold the grudge, if you bought a product and weren't happy, let me say this to you. I'm sorry. At 23 years old, I bought a product, a coaching product. I paid $25,000. And I got aggressive and I lost a bunch of money and I beat myself up for it. I blamed the education company over it. I did all this stuff. I went to work and I built this resentful attitude for years, just grinding it away. And if I could go back to myself back at 23, what I would tell me that I'm telling you today is don't let one thing that got in your way. It wasn't the perfect course. I wasn't the perfect mentor. It wasn't the perfect timing. You didn't hit the market at the right thing. You worked, but you didn't see progress, or you didn't do the work because it was scary. Whatever the reason is why you didn't make the success you wanted, do not waste 5 years like I did sitting in bitterness and resentfulness. And I don't care if it's me as your mentor who failed you, or you failed me as the student, or another mentor failed you, or some other course failed you, or some other online thing failed you. Whatever you feel failed in life, this is your chance to redeem it. This is your opportunity to redeem the good that's available. You have a powerful story. The money that you lost, the relationships that you lost, the brokenness that you feel. Listen, I feel this right now in the online marketplace. I see so many people struggling, hurt, afraid. Interest rates are up. All the real estate people are like running for the hills because they don't really understand the game. Still don't understand how real estate works. The online people, let's just reset. I have no problem being humble. Right here, look. I have no problem in the humility. My job is to help people. I don't get it perfect. You definitely don't get it perfect. None of us get it perfect. I love you. I want to see you win. I hope to see you all next week. Go check it out, ignitenewhope.com. This Friday, we'll be getting together for our first masterclass, and we're going to be talking about how you can launch an online business for less than $500. I'm just going to show you the roadmap, and I want to see you take some action and do some stuff. And if you don't, that's on you. And if you do, also on you. Your success, your money, your results, your excellence. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. John Cooney, good to see you in the comments, my brother. Andrew, good to see you in the comments. Friends and family, I'm going to be coming back live for the next few days to share with y'all what we're doing. So we got a 10-day challenge. We'll see y'all soon. Be blessed. God bless you. Take care. I'm going to have tacos with my wife. It's Wifey Wednesday. See everybody. Cheers.